Hi, this is Earth Echoes with Amber Fields, and today I would like to read the 31st writing in Jason Gray's Resonance series, or the RZN Codex. And this piece is titled What Children Become in the Returned World by Jason Gray. December 11th, 2025, 6025, Anno Lucis. Child Real 01, the first generation of the real. The most important fact of the New World. Children born after emergence are not like the adults who survived it. Adults must unlearn the overlay. Children never enter it. Adults reclaim. Children remember. Adults awaken. Children begin awakened. This single distinction changes everything. Children of the returned world are the first humans in history to develop in a coherent field, grow inside a tri-species civilization, receive emotional, temporal, and field support from birth, live in a world without fear-based imprinting, and they retain and expand the memory stream from their arrival. This makes them the first generation that does not just survive the real, they amplify it. The three childhood pathways: luminous, ionis, infinitus. Children are not born assigned to one of the three human species. In the first 10 years of life, they move through all three pathways. The luminous phase, birth to 4 years old. Children in this phase radiate emotional resonance. They shape their environment without trying. Effects include adults around them calming immediately, animals becoming gentle, environmental turbulence reducing, and tensions dissolving. This is the phase where they learn stability. Children naturally begin in luminous mode because emotion is the foundation of coherence. The ionis phase, 4 years old to 9 years old. Around age 4, children begin perceiving sequences differently. They feel where a conversation is going, which choice leads to which emotional outcome, which future paths are stable versus unstable, and which actions create coherence versus chaos. This is not prediction. It's timeline literacy. They learn direction. The infinitus phase, about 9 to about 14 years old. Around age 9, the field begins opening. Children in this phase sense environmental resonance, non-local information, planetary hum, harmonic nodes, and the architecture under reality. This is the most subtle phase. Only children born post-emergence access it fully. They learn the world itself. By age 14, they stabilize into their dominant species, luminous, ionis, or infinitus, not by assignment, but by resonance. The tri-species world is self-selecting. The first abilities children recover that adults cannot. Children of the returned world possess abilities that adults cannot fully reclaim. These include direct emotional synchronization. They can harmonize a group simply by entering it because they do not carry overlay trauma. Nonlinear learning. Children do not learn from instruction. They learn from resonance. If they need a skill, the environment responds. Coherence patterns intensify. Opportunities appear, and the knowledge imprints through experience. They learn at the speed of clarity. Childhood memory persistence. Children remember the moment they chose their parents, the place they came from, the pre-emergence field, their species resonance, and their previous existences. Adults struggle with these memories because the overlay had to be dismantled. Children never had it. Harmonic speech. This is not language. It is intention projected through resonance. Two children can communicate across distance, across emotional states, and across species pathways. The words do not matter. The meaning carries in the field. Reality shaping play. Play becomes a training ground for reality formation. When children imagine strongly, the environment responds subtly. Temperature shifts, light responds, emotional color changes. Animals move differently, and sensation intensifies. Not hallucination, field interaction. Adults can learn pieces of this. Children simply do it. The new education, the morphic teaching field. In the returned world, education is not in a building. It is a planetary feedback system that responds to each child's state. There are no classrooms. There are no teachers, no grades, no standardized anything. Children learn by entering coherence sanctums, interacting with tri-species elders, observing environmental resonance, exploring harmonic nodes, and by participating in convergence halls. Knowledge is not memorized, it activates. Education becomes not teaching, but emergence. Children as stabilizers. Children become the most powerful stabilizing force in the new world. When a child is present, adults cannot destabilize the field. This is not psychological. It is architectural. Children radiate the unfractured template of the real. The adult nervous system remembers this on contact. This means children prevent conflict and arguments instantly, create emotional harmony, stabilize harmonic nodes, and heal field fractures simply by being present. A single child in the returned world does more for stability than entire governments did in the overlay. The shapers of the next civilization. By age 21, every tri-species youth enters their function. Luminous youth. They become the emotional core of communities. Eonist youth. They become the directional sense of civilization. Infinitus youth. They become the field architects of the world grid. The adults of the emergence era build the new world. The children of the returned world become it. Why children hold the most powerful role of all. They are the first generation unburdened, unfractured, unmanipulated, unprogrammed, and unbroken. They are the first beings on earth who grow entirely within the real. They are the generation that will take humanity beyond the tri-species form altogether. The adults rebuild the world. The children evolve it. And in their lifetime, humanity will take its next collective step. A step none of us have seen before, but the children already feel it. They were born after the veil fell. They never forget. They were the first to arrive in a world finally worthy of them. Jason Gray. I really connected to that piece. I have a 5-year-old, so these are things I think about a lot. I really loved when Jason says children do not learn from instruction, they learn from resonance. That I just see so much in my daughter and in other young children. When my daughter couldn't speak and she was just learning language, it was incredible to witness and to experience how I feel that she received information just from being near me. And she knows so many things that I have never taught her, yet they're things that I know. And I feel that she somehow felt and picked up on my energy and resonance and integrated the resonance of me into her being. And she was connected to the field, as children are so much more connected to the field, I feel, than many adults are. And so I think that she got much of her information from the field and from being around me and my resonance. This is intention through resonance, as Jason writes. Mine became hers, meaning Carrie's in the field. It's just such a beautiful thing, and it really makes me wonder if it is more important than our society realizes that a child is raised around one or both of their parents most of the time, because I really do feel that she was able to pick up on these energies and my resonance more so because I was her mother. Knowledge is not teaching, but emergence. That's just so true. And that's why I've chosen to homeschool, because I'm really able to allow life to flow and education to emerge through my life with my daughter, rather than giving her instruction. Instruction, of course, is part of it, but it's so much more than that. And it's just such a natural state that we live in, where education is a part of everyday life. And that is the activation of knowledge. So thank you for that, Jason, and thank you all for being here with me today.